What's up, guys? It's Intense Investor here, coming at you again with another episode on my YouTube channel. It's been a little while since I made an update video on Bitsgap, and there's something really important I want to talk about, and that's using the demo mode in order to trade and just learn how to use Bitsgap. There's a lot of other features you can use in Bitsgap, but I do like the demo mode. It just gives you a chance to try it out, get acquainted with it. So that's what I'm going to go over in this episode. I'm going to show you two bots I set up before Cardano took a little bit of a dip, and I also ran a Matic bot a little bit later. So I'm going to go over those bots and just show you how they're set up and the parameters I use to set those bots up. So let's get into it. So guys, here you can see two bots I set up. The first one was a Cardano USDT pair bot. I set that up 30 days, 7 hours ago. The other one was a Matic bot that I set up a week ago. So you can see, looking at this chart here, I actually set the Cardano bot up when the price was around 36 cents. It dipped all the way down to 23 cents, and now the price is up to around 29 cents, almost 30 cents. So it made $1,000 in bot profit, but the overall profit and loss, if you include the loss of the actual investment, that means the loss of the actual Cardano investment that's in the bot, the price of the Cardano going down. If you include that with the bot profit, you're still at a negative 1,870 USDT. Now, on the other hand, the Matic bot, I started it when we're kind of more at the bottom of a dip. So we went a little farther, but now we've come back up, and that bot's actually $50 in profit. And this bot's only got about 1,680 USDT in it, while the Cardano bot had about 34,310 USDT in there. So good bit of money, but it is demo mode. It gives you a chance to play around with it. I do highly recommend demo mode. If we look at the settings on this bot, the Cardano bot, here you can see we go to the settings, you click the little settings tab. I'm running this on Kraken. Initial investment was 37,222 USDT. Grid levels 92, grid steps 1%. That means between each of these grids, they would be a 1% profit. But then you also have to take the fee that the exchange charges from that grid step profit. So you always got to take that into account. Kraken's got a little bit higher fee than, say, like Binance or KuCoin, but it's also a very secure exchange. I really like using Kraken. If you like Kraken, I put a link in the description. I also use KuCoin a lot also. The fees there are like probably 0.08%. Kraken, you get up around you get up around like 0.25% maybe at Kraken. Binance is also pretty low, but they've had some trouble lately with regulators going after them, things of that nature. So you do want to keep that in mind. So I do got trailing up on. I turned pump protection off, I think, on this one. Let's see. Yeah, I got pump protection off because sometimes when you get these really large wicks that go up and down, I call them scam wicks. I like to take advantage of those. The bot can sell and it can buy every position on that wick. And I think with pump protection on, it will not take advantage of that. So I kind of like to leave it off, so it can actually trade all those positions on your grids. And you can see how the wick, it can really go up and down a lot. So I keep that off. I keep trailing down off, stop loss off, and take profits. And I usually set up my grids for prior levels of resistance, prior levels of support. So I just put it a tick under this prior level of support here at around 0.19 for Cardano. And then I went above the last, not the highest, but the next highest level of resistance, which was around 47 cents. I went a little bit above that. So I got a wide range on my grids. If you know me, I like to set the grids a little bit wider. That way I can capture a lot more of the price action in the market. So you got to use that to your advantage, right? And with these scam wicks, when the price drops up and down a lot, you can really take advantage of price and make, you know, a lot more profit off of it. I have had some bots, like in the last bull run, made like 100% profit in a day. They literally would buy and sell every position on the grid in that day. So it was kind of crazy when you had this huge scam wick that would shoot up and down. But that's what I'm running right now. If you look at some of my past videos, you know, I have made $30,000 in a month on Bitsgap. This was back in 2021, so it is possible. I was running about 80,000 US dollars, you know, on Kraken exchange and some on KuCoin. I had it split up then. So you usually gotta have a good bit of capital to make those kind of profits, and you're making little incremental profits, right? That's why I like using the grid bot better than the DCA bot or the buy the dip bot. Those are other bots you can run on Bitsgap. So the grid bot piques my interest the most. I like it. I like these small little gains it provides. It works great in a sideways market. It works even better in a slightly bullish market. And in a downward trending market, you're going to get something like you see here, where the bot's just going to buy, it's going to buy, it's going to buy till you don't have any money. And then if the market keeps dipping, the value of the coin that your bot's buying is just going to go down as well. So the total amount in the bot is going to be worth a lot less than you originally started. So keep that in mind when you get these shillers like Dan Hollins and some of these other guys shilling their programs, trying to get you to buy into it for thousands of dollars, you know, for every course or whatever. Don't buy into that crap. It's just total bullshit, so don't listen to it. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Pretty easy to set these things up. Play around with the demo. If you go up here to your settings, you can switch demo on and off right there. So switch it on, and then you can start a new bot, and you'll see this little demo mode active. So I highly recommend you using that and taking advantage of it. It'll make you a lot better trader. You'll get the understanding of what the market's doing, you know, things like that. Also play around with the indicators here, you know, like the RSI, the relative strength index. That's a good one. You can see when the market's oversold, when it goes below the 30 line, and when it's overbought, when it's above the 70 line. So those are really good indicators. You know, try to look at some of the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, 6 hour, to get a better idea of the trend of the market, and then to really fine tune what the market's doing and see really close intervals. You know, use like 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, stuff like that. So that's really all I got for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter and some of my other social media. I do appreciate it. Thank you.